Welcome to Serenity Productions.
Hi! If you could, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps us out at the bookstore. Thanks! Hey. Cypher is trying to get Sil something together in the kitchen. I offered to help, but I think right now she's just in cooking mode. I don't blame her. Sometimes you just need to zone out in your own way. Fangs is gonna check up on her again in a minute. How's BB? Well, I guess that spell took a lot more out of them than we thought it would. Kinda makes you wonder what would happen if we had tried this when they were a werewolf. Would they have been able to handle it? Yeah, probably best not to think about it too much. We don't really have the mental capacity for unnecessary what-ifs right now, right? How are you feeling after the spell? Yeah, I can relate. I feel very worn. Like I just ran for miles without any breaks. I didn't think I would feel like that again after the turn. Magic, right? Don't think I'll ever be able to get used to doing magic. We do a kind of magic as hunters and as pen agents, I guess. But that's always been inscribed on us. I mean, if I really want to do magic now, I don't think I would need the runes on my body and intertwining my soul to do it. It's odd. Also, the runes that get inscribed on us have been inscribed on us by a Wiccan. So they have magic kind of poured into them. It's a very odd process. I'm not even sure how it really works. It will probably be a little bit before we can perform that spell again, though. Otherwise, we could all be at risk for fracturing our souls. Scales? I'm sorry for how I've been these last couple of months. It's not an excuse. I should have tried harder to keep my emotions in check. Even I were trained to always keep a cool head in tense situations, but I feel like over the years we haven't been doing a very good job at that. Maybe that's because we can't compartmentalize like the rest of the family anymore. I should have still been better. I want to be in your corner, Scales. To make up for the time where I wasn't. How do you do it? I don't know, just everything. How do you seem to just coast through this? Your trauma, the experiments, the losses we've had? You have every right to break. To go off into a rampage, yet you just seem to take everything in like a sponge. Cypher must be one hell of a rehabilitator then. Or are you really trying to keep it together for her because you know if you lose it, she will too? I'm not smiling because I'm making fun of you, Scales. I'm smiling because it's very sweet. Everyone can see how much you love and care for Sai. Even before you two officially got together, there was always something there. And trying to keep yourself steady for her, that's sweet. It's very sweet. Just, make sure you have an outlet, I know. I'm the last person to be giving advice right now. But if you allow me to just be my profession for a little bit, speaking as a rehabilitator, having an outlet can be good. I hope that training with BB is providing a sufficient enough one for you. Oh, yeah. Did Aunt Eris tell you too? I know it's bonding time for you and BB, and I wouldn't want to intrude, so just let me know, and I'll just train with Fangs on the side, and... Thank you. And if it ever does get intrusive, please let me know. Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping it'll be a good outlet for me too. Sure, what's up? Oh, I mean, it makes sense. You're a powerful hybrid. First and only of your kind. Drifton probably would have wanted that power. And maybe if we hadn't gotten to you and Harriet in time, I think things would be a lot worse than they are now. Scales? Hey, you're still here, okay? And even if a Wraith tried to take you over now, I think they would have a very hard time doing so. You're very settled into your new self. Your soul has proven to be incredibly strong, and you yourself are powerful. So even if you were meant to be the new body for the Wraith King, you chose your own future. You've come a long way, Scales. You and BB are probably some of the best success stories we've ever had in the department. It's incredible. You two are incredible. Well, I would like to say my fiancé is as well, but that would sound like I'm tooting my own horn too much. Plus, I really didn't do all that much with Fangs. They just needed a reason to be good again. I'm happy that I was enough of a reason. I know we're not as close as you and Eve and, well, obviously Cypher, but... if you ever need someone to talk to that isn't, Cypher or Harriet, I would like to offer an ear. We all need support group, Scales. Even big, scary dragons like you. Well, he probably wanted a dragon despite the memory of his late sister's lover. Guy seems like he can hold the world's longest fucking grudge. It's sick, if you ask me. Like, I know I have problems with my brother, but Drifton and Yana? They make our fights seem like child's play. I don't really know what happened at the end there, but that was a powerful woman scorned. Even if she couldn't do magic, she had the ability to create it. That's not someone I would ever want to piss off. Family or not. I mean, I can only imagine what my brother probably would have done with that shit. If he had the ability to create runes to make my life a living hell. Granted, I can kind of see where Yana was coming from. Oh yeah, I have a brother. I guess we never really brought it up with you, huh? Just big differences in careers. He didn't like that Eve and I turned our back on the family way of life. He took it as a personal insult. That we were ashamed to be part of the family. That we didn't respect centuries of traditions and sacrifice. He's very close with our grandfather. As the only boy in our generation, he quickly became the favorite. Even though Eve was the firstborn. Asshole even took the De La Cruz name just to keep the old bastard happy. Dad was upset at first, but honestly, I think he just wants his kid to be happy. Abuelo never really liked Dad to begin with, so he was totally okay with one of the kids dropping his name. Oh, that old fart wanted me to change my name too. I said, hell yeah no, and I was proud of being a wise man, and nothing was gonna change that. Oh yeah, Eve, Aunt Eris, and I are definitely all the black sheep of the family. Really? Oh. Wow, I never knew. Well, I guess every family has their problems, right? I mean, Hellion, we're all in this mess because of a sibling argument. That's lasted centuries now. Thank you for sharing that with me. I don't know a lot about your life before. About the person you were before. Maybe while we wait for Cypher and Fangs, you could tell me more? I don't think it would be a bore. I'm asking. If you're comfortable with having this conversation, that is. If you're not, we can... Okay. Yeah. I can share more too.